Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, The Catalyst, the home of solutions. I will start by thanking you for being part and parcel of this channel. Thank you very much for those who have been patronizing us, those who have been giving some positive comments on our lessons. Thank you also for subscribing. Okay, for those of you that are not subscriber, please subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos. Okay, so today in our lesson 5, we are going to learn how to populate data into our tables. Okay, and under that we'll see how to populate our data or do records manually using my phpMyAdmin insert tab. Secondly, we are also going to learn how to do records using SQL commands. Thirdly, we are going to learn how to do records. There's multiple records in one command. Okay. Then lastly, we are going to take some common mistakes like missing fields, wrong data types, and the rest. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go straight to the point. Okay, last time you remember we created our ER diagram, so we'll move back to our database now. So here, what are we going to do? We'll start by populating. The first table we are going to populate is student table. So we'll always start with the primary tables. Don't start by populating a table that has foreign keys. If you do that, you will have errors. It will not be possible because you will be trying to create something that does not exist. Okay, so let's first of all start by creating our records in the primary tables or the tables that contain our primary keys before moving to tables that contain foreign keys. Okay, so we can clearly see here that there is no record in our table student. So to insert, what do? We use the tab, this tab insert here. Click on it, voila. So now, presently, it is possible for us to have just 2 records, as you can see. Okay, so we are going to do the 2 records using phpMyAdmin, that is manually. Okay, then we'll do another record using SQL command. So you will start with the first record. We move to value. This is where we'll enter our data. So value SID, maybe I'll use 1 since it's an integer. Var name, I will use my name, of course, Jesper Gang4. Okay, then date of birth, you can use this date picker. Yeah, I'll just choose anything. Okay. Gender, I'm a male. Telephone, I'll enter just anything. Okay, something like this. Okay, so and then I'll move to the second record. Our second record SID will be 2 this time around because it's a primary key. So it's supposed to be different from the one we entered before, the first record. So name, I will take Marijan. Marijan. Okay, date of birth, we'll choose just any date, okay, from the date picker. Gender, F, which is female. Telephone, I'll enter this. Okay, now we have entered the 2 records. So if you want to see your SQL command, the SQL command that was used to create these 2 records, you just click on preview SQL, this button, and it gives you the command. So when I will be creating the stuffs, anyway, it's not necessary, we'll do it from crash. Then now that we have done our 2 records, we'll just click on go, and the record has already been done. You see the SQL command here. We'll come back to this and modify it so that it will give us what we want, the tech record. So let's check and see if the records have been made. Voila! So when you click on browse now, you see the two records now. We have the first one with SID1, just bang down for the second with SID2, Marijan. So now I'm going to teach you how to do records now using SQL command. So I'll do a text record using an SQL command. To do that, I'll click on SQL. So I'll erase all of this and then I'll click on insert here. Okay, once I click on this, it gives me a template which I'll just modify. Okay, so student, we can see here, insert into student, we have the attributes here in brackets, and then we have values. Now we'll give values to them in quotes. The value, the first is for the SID. I'll give 3. The second value is for the second attribute, which is the name. I will give Carl Mukete. Okay. Then the third value. The third value will be date of birth. So date of birth, I'll choose just something, anything. 2nd of February. You can see it here. 2nd of February. The fourth value will be the gender. So Carl is a male, so I'll put M. And then lastly, telephone number. I'll put anything. Okay. So once we've done that, you go down here, you click on Go. And voila, the record has been inserted. We can check by clicking on browse. You see, this is a tech record now with SID3 Carl Mukete. I've done that. Now, if you want to do multiple records, okay, multiple records, you still go back to SQL. Okay, you click on. Let me erase all of this. Insert. What I will need is just copies of these values. I will make 2. I'll copy. After value, I'll just copy the brackets, put comma. Maybe I'll put it on a new line so that it can be visible to everybody. Values, that's the first value. The second record, I will put that. Maybe I'll do 3. Let me do 2. 2 will be enough. So we see values. These are the values. The first record. You see each line is a record. So the first will be for the student name. I will put Docas. Or let's say Anna. Date of birth 2020 January 1st. Okay, and after date of birth we have gender, so female. The next value I'll put telephone number. I'll just put anything. Okay, so that's the first record. The second record, you see that I've separated. After the first record, there's a comma to indicate the next one. So I'll put 5 and for instance, I'll put name Mbaku Richard. Okay, and date of birth 1960 February 1st. Okay, then gender is male. Okay, gender male. lastly telephone number. Okay, so I've done the 2 records. With this now, I can click on go, and voila, the 2 records have been added. But now I need to teach you people how to identify missing values, or when you enter the wrong data type, you will have some errors. Okay, let's take for instance strings. So I will try to do a record again. I will do 1 record again, and then I'll use the wrong values. Okay, so for instance, if I enter text here for SID, I just put just, it's supposed to be an integer, and then here maybe I'll just put the the data type, I put a number. I want to use better number, it means I remove the quotes. I'll use a number, for instance, because quotes usually help for, it's usually used for strings or characters. Okay, the next date of birth. Let's just try this and see. And then lastly, let's say gender. Well, it's okay. I'll put male. Okay, and here telephone is an integer. So anyway, okay, with this now, let's try to run. Go. There is a warning error. It said incorrect integer value chess for column SID and row 1. Another warning, data truncated for date of birth. It means we have not respected that. So these are the warnings. So we need to adjust it so that it can be accepted. So to do that, the first thing is that SID is an integer. So we're supposed to put something like, I think this should be the set of 7. Maybe we'll put 7. Now name, the name is a string, so it's supposed to be in quotes. Okay. So we'll put name, Nombe. Okay. Then also the date is supposed to be in quotes also. I'm supposed to put the date in quotes too. I think with this is okay. Everything will be okay. Let's run and see now. So what is it? Telephone. Okay, telephone number. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's just put the telephone. It keeps insisting. Okay, no problem. No problem. Go. Ooh. Oh, duplicate. Okay, it did. Oh, it did the record already. The record was already done. So that's why it's sending us a message here saying that duplicate entry 7 for key, the primary key. We already have that in the database. So this is it. We see 7 here. Okay. So in our next class, we'll move to other stuffs. Okay. Thank you very much, and see you in our next class. Oh, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet done so. With that, I'll say goodbye and God bless you.